Alright, so this is a rematch of yesterday. Ed has informed his mother that he is not available tonight, so this one should hopefully finish.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call Home Wrecker. Wait, that's not how it goes.
This should get going here in a couple seconds. And hopefully we have a more interesting seed than yesterday, because yesterday's was kind of boring.
I'm afraid no ghost. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wow, look at them perfectly synced. Alright. What do we got? Oh, this is I don't see arrows. This is retro. MistaEd loves retro. We got map shuffle. Okay, doesn't look like entrance shuffle though.
I just know the chorus.
I don't even know if Ed has his microphone on or not. I know he doesn't have his cam on. Ed has no mic? Does he know he has no mic? Also, Animizer on. He knows? Okay.
Where I was born.
Alright, well, let's switch to Vix's audio then, because, Vix has a microphone.
That Moldorm's having a bad time.
Nice glove.
Alright, early glove's nice.
What do we have so far? We've got Retro, Map Shuffle, and Animizer.
I gotta find a shop. I don't know retro without entrances, so I don't know where the sword take any is, nor
Why are we having a race if one side already forfeited? That's a good question.
Any of the arrow shops are.
Technically, both sides forfeited yesterday. I also couldn't think of any kind of funny name for Ed, so I just let that one carry over. I only have enough in me for one funny name a week, so
This could be bad. Three bombs, that's enough to get me into the back of... Enough to get me to the back of here. The... well...
Oh, also we have boots. Were those those might have been starting boots. Oh, Ed, nice. Boy, it's really a bummer that Ed doesn't have a microphone on today.
I think the cack shop had...
And there's a green 20 already.
Oh, no.
So... swordless? Or...
There's a
expert?
green 20 already. I'll bet this is swordless.
This one's already better than yesterday.
That's why the double forfeit.
Nice Eastern room. Yeah, big keys are shuffled.
Big keys are shuffled, maps are shuffled.
See, now Vix is just repeating me instead of...
Hello? Hello?
Purposeful damage boost strats? Yeah, you're probably right. How are these seeds rolled? So the way this works is that on the ladder website, you can randomly pick, like, you can set parameters, and then it'll randomly pull a ladder seed from the past 2 years or however long ladder's been going. So what they do is they pull 2 mystery ladder seeds that were, or they pull a mystery ladder seed that was a double forfeit. So the first time it was run, both players forfeit. And then they pick a random one of those and then run it.
Please have the arrow. It does. Okay.
Also hints off. Oh, nice dark room. This is great. This is a good dark room. Wow, nice fire rod. That's pretty good.
It's a crab dropping.
Crabs don't drop anything when they're
Nothing,
inside.
because I'm in a space where he can't drop anything.
I'm glad we got retro because Ed was whining about retro the other day, so this is good.
Fuck it.
Vic's just going straight into the dark world.
We could at least get some information. No, we can't. Never mind.
What could go wrong? And again, offer on the table here if anyone wants to hop in the booth here tonight. There is a free seat.
Could current jump to that far side to check the goal, but it's not really.
Oh, nice shovel.
Now.
Sweet. Something with ground beef for dinner, but what? Burgers. That's what I would do.
I have no idea if I would have gotten hit by that or not. I've never seen a skull's head go through the floor before.
Alright, Ed
quick
finds
swap does
his
work.
first green 20.
Alright, money is nice.
Yes, Vic's talking audio is being picked up on purpose. This is how we do these restreams. We like to hear the reactions of the players
That's another hard
for
item
these stupid
functionality.
seeds.
Hard or expert item functionality, too. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, that sucks.
Oh, hard did sorry, what I guess boomerang did not work. Was that what happened there?
Not
Are we on
swordless.
hard item functionality again? Got a sword, not swordless. So that green 20, so that means this is probably expert item pool. Well, it's at least hard. I guess it could have been boots, right? I don't want to say that yet. But we definitely had a hard item functionality. Not even swordless. This mode's easy.
That should be enough money. Pardon me. And since this isn't entrance, I don't believe I can take the smith with me to Hype Cave.
We haven't had a good swordless seat in a while, actually.
I can never remember.
I'm still shocked that we've only had one
But
oak.
it's okay,
So this
we can
is,
just do a
what, the
quick
12th one of
Jog
these that
here,
has been
and then
run?
we'll just run back, pick him up, and then save and quit.
If you include yesterday's, and we've only had one Oko. That's very surprising. Although I guess... maybe not. I have to imagine there was more forfeits early on in ladder when people didn't know what they were doing than there are current forfeits, so... And Oko is only like a 2% chance or something like that. Alright, Ed finding out that this is...
Alright, well, that hammer...
Nice bumper. Vic's picking up a hammer. Nice.
Screw the smith, we're going to check our goal. Alright, thieves is our other red.
Okay, so yeah, the anti-fairy turned into a heart there.
He's dropping small magics.
I think Shin is probably sort of correct there. Like, the people who are signing up for mystery are generally
Watch
going
me
to
pet
be
gold
able
now
to
that I know 3 of my crystals already.
suffer through Oko. Alright, let's see. We've got defeat all again. Oh, AD! We're gonna be here a while.
It's a long one.
Yeah, where is Homewrecker? He's still streaming.
All dungeons.
This is a fun room.
Take any? Not a take any, just a generic shop.
Busy playing Darkest Dungeons
I
last
really wish
WoW
I
when
knew
he
where
could be
taking
watching
caves
all
are.
dungeons. Unbelievable. Oh, nice cape for Ed. That's actually really, really helpful early.
I think there's one on the mountain that I know.
And yeah, with
there's one
Retro,
at the
I
shop.
don't know. Like, Retro... I don't mind Retro when the entrances are shuffled, because you can just stumble upon your Take Any Caves, but, like, you have to go so far out of the way to check all the potential Take Any Caves in regular Retro. Not that much fun. Ed still sword dodging over here.
See how bad this escape is.
Wow.
Okay.
Steed's free. Wow, another invincibility item in the back of escape here. So Ed's going to make an attempt
I
at
think we
doing
sequence
the
break
dark
up
back of
next.
escape here.
We can at least get into Hera and get
This is a bold play because this is kind of a
an
waste
idea
of
what we
keys,
have.
and also
Boss
you might
shuffle or
die.
not.
Yep. Alright, Ed gets hard item functionality there. Oh, rip.
Oh, I can't throw him in the pit. Damn it. Alright, well.
See, this is why it's such a shame he doesn't have his microphone on, because that would have been quality content there.
That green 20 could also have been my boots. Overall, the seed doesn't seem so bad. It's just Enemizer all dungeons with hard functionality just kind of blows. Oh good, it's a stealth snipe. That should, you know, wreck me really quickly.
Astro Sword. Alright. Nice. The bush dead
I'm
rock.
gonna do one attempt in the dark. We'll see how bad it is.
This room's not too bad. The next room's gonna be the real, dangerous one. Nice. Nice fire bars. Just push through it.
Alright, we at least got down below.
Oh, alright,
me.
well, they both got sniped,
Alright.
so we'll never know what's in Dark Cross.
Hell with it.
And just going straight to Moth here with that fire. Well, we assume it's Moth. I guess I don't know. Guess we don't know for sure.
Yeah, forget it. We'll get this. We'll do back of escape. And we'll try to get up the mountain. The hell kind of back room was that? Alright, well, since I'm saving and quitting anyway, just confirming. Burna doesn't work, so we do have hard functionality. At least hard. I meant to quit.
Alright, let's kind of give this another shot, I guess. Yeah. Listen to some Homewrecker here for a little bit.
Wait, your mind here, you're getting your wires crossed. Hold on. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Regina, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Baker Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe.
It's a pretty friendly back of Skull Woods here, just a bunch of chickens. Alright, are we on... You see how Ed decided to go for that heart despite having full health already? That was a pro move. Looks like maybe not boss shuffle. This is not a fun fight. Yep, okay, and we're dead.
All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the
I mean, Moth is not that bad as long as you don't get hit by him.
Harry Truman Doris Day. That's how it starts.
Vix heading up the mountain. Can do a bunch of stuff up here. This is pretty good, actually. We can do, like, everything on the mountain. Nice bombos. Which we can't get. That's, like, the one thing we can't actually get on Death Mountain.
One, two, three, four, five. So come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boy said he wants some gin and juice, but I really don't.
Wait, did Vix not get that sword? Because Vix got his second sword from Zelda's cell.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo
Vix didn't get to take any of Dark Fortune Teller. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll find out if this is the hard or expert item pool. Once one of them makes it over to the third sword. Liquor store around the corner. The boy said he wants some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna. Nice ice rod. Like I had last week. I must sit deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really beg you, my lord, to be flirting. It's just like. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. B. Why does every bottle have a B, it feels like?
One, two,
I feel like every Seed I've played for the past couple weeks, every bottle has had a B.
Liquor store around the corner. The boy said he wants some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna. Beer buzz like I had last week. I must sit deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really beg you,
Alright,
my
Ed's
lord,
gonna get
to be flirting. It's
his
just
hammer
like
here.
anything fly. So good, let me jump in and send in the trumpet. A little bit of money.
Alright, so that fairy healed Vix for 4, which doesn't tell us anything.
Her name is Noelle. I have a dream about her. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. One, two, three, four, five. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boy said he wants some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna. Beer buzz like I had last week. I must sit deep, cause talk is cheap. I like
Ed's about to find out the fun news about this being AED. Oh, Vix maybe accidentally spinning a key there? I don't know if he meant to do that or not.
Let me jump in and send in the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. Little bit of Rita.
This is a lesson in why you should learn the bomb setup, folks.
Little bit of Sandra in the sun. Little bit of Mary all night long. Little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man. Oh!
Vix is already at 7 hearts here, so this does not feel like expert item pool. Maybe hard item pool, but expert seems unlikely.
One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boy said he wants some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita.
Yeah, 2 vanilla bosses. I think boss shuffle's probably out of
To be flirting, it's just like a sport. Anything fly.
out of the parameters here.
Send in the trumpet, a little bit of Monica in my life, little bit of Erica by my side, little bit of Rita's all I need. I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the rise, but the lack thereof would leave me empty inside. Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. Wanna put my tender heart in a blender, watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you.
Also interesting that that pot didn't get destroyed.
Chalk white, no so frail. I see our time has gotten stale. The tick-tock of the clock is painful, all sane and logical. I want to tear it off the wall.
Oh yeah, Vix is just gonna be able to do all the Dark World stuff in here, which Ed did not do when he was on the mountain. Wait, Ed hasn't been to the mountain. Never mind, ignore me.
But the laughter of living inside, swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. Wanna put my tender heart in a blender, watch it spin round to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. SoCal is where my mind stays, but it's not my state of mind. I'm not as ugly sad as you. Or am I origami, folding up and just pretend demented as the boat is in your head?
Oh, good.
I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the rhymes, but the lack thereof would leave me empty inside. I would swallow my doubt, turn it inside out.
Okay, so compasses are vanilla for sure.
Heart in a blender, watch us spin round to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. I love this part. Let's hope I don't screw it up. I alone and the one you don't know you need. Take two, feed your ego. Make me blind when your eyes close, sink when you get close. Tie me to the bedpost.
Looks like nothing in... No, nothing really in Hookshot Cave. Vix could theoretically do Spike Cave here now that he has the knowledge that, from yesterday, that Burna will work. 6 crystals to enter GT.
Rendezvous, then I'm through. Now I'm through with you. No. Through with you. Burn, burn like a wig of bandit. Chalk white, no so frail. I see our time has gotten stale. The tick-tock of the clock is painful, all sane and logical. I want to tear it off the wall.
Hey, nice lamp and pod.
Hear words and clips and phrases, I think sick like ginger ale. My stomach turns and I exhale. I would swallow my pride, I would choke on my rhymes.
Ooh, there's another 20.
Rendezvous, then I'm through with you.
Could be a third sword. It could have just been another male upgrade. Need more info. Oh, nice mirror. Wait, Ed didn't get that? Ed didn't do South Shore? Imagine just putting off South Shore forever. Who would do such a thing?
Origami, fooling up and just pretend to mention as the mood is in your head.
So that puts the Bombos in logic, which means we could sequence break Ice Palace right now if we wanted to.
Leave me at the inside, I would swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing.
The fillet.
Hard in a blender, once it's been round to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you.
Oh, nope. There's a sword. Okay, so we are hard item pool at worst.
I love this part. Let's hope I don't screw it up.
Pinky to Thieves Town. That's a good one.
In the town.
All right. Well, we will find out here if Ed's going to front of escape. So we'll know for sure. Not sure why Ed decided to wrap around to go down to Uncle. Don't think there's any world where that's faster, but, you know.
Her name is Noelle. I have a dream about her. She rings my...
Vic's trying to set up the double water walk here. Trying to set up a water walk in Enemizer, or doing fake flippers in Enemizer is, let's say,
Let's go!
dangerous. Samaria. Pretty good. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we've seen 2 green 20s so far, so I think it has to be hard item pool, right? Because
There's a big key on the ledge. Okay.
Boots were our only starting item, I think. So the only other thing it could be would be a mail upgrade or a sword or whatever.
Whoa, boy.
But I suppose we'll know in a couple seconds here. And yes, alright, hard item pool guaranteed. Or confirmed, I should say.
Alright, I guess we didn't save that water walk. I thought I did. Oh well.
And we'll finally get to see what was in Dark Cross here that most players left.
Where do I go now? Let's go to Eastern. Unless I didn't set up the water walk right. That's also possible.
And it was 20 bucks.
Yeah, I may not have armed it. That might have been a boo-boo on my part.
So, like, item-wise, we're getting close to go mode here. We need a bow. Between the two of them, like, bow and flippers and probably medallions. Quake, at least. But it's not bad. Oh, Ed's just going straight for Aga here. This is spicy. Makes sense, though. You're here.
Don't have Ice Palace big yet. That's a big one. That I would like to have.
Actually, no. Ed's not gonna have a key to get through this next door. Because this chest is not guaranteed to have a key in Retro. But it does have a bow, so that's pretty good. Wow.
The stuff I have on the mountain is in logic until I find Lamp or Flute.
Pod, anyone? Oh, Ed doesn't have the arrows yet. Ed hasn't bought the arrows.
Okay, having that powder is nice. Because I can do all... I can put away all
okay.
Smith Chain together.
Oh, actually, yeah, Ed doesn't have enough keys to do pod. Oh, he already did most of pod. Right, yeah. What am I thinking? Meanwhile, Vic's over here with 9 keys. Ed was a little, let's say, judicious with his keys early on, going through the back of Escape and skipping the small key in Eastern. Like, there's definitely been some, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Non-frugal key use on Ed's side.
I need all the money I can get. Whoops.
Okay, it looks like Ed's just gonna go straight back and finish. Nope. Straight up to Catfish. Oh wait, he's gonna go beat Aga now. Okay. I guess this is fine because then you just dash over to Pod afterwards. At this point, though, I don't really get this play. Just oh, Ed didn't check the thing. Okay, that's why.
Well,
and he doesn't have mirror anyway, so.
I'm gonna go grab that Bombos real quick.
Because Ed still hasn't done South Shore.
Fucking rush the Dark World.
The goal is all dungeons. I try to cram as much info as I can down on the bottom there with where the mode is. Sometimes it gets a little tight if there's too much stuff to add in. But yes, we got a fun all dungeon seed. Although the seed has been giving them items left and right here. That's a good crystal roller. That's a really, really good crystal roller.
First things first, we're going to check what's on Graveyard and Bumper Ledge.
And it wasn't worth it.
So that Fire Rod is also lamp locked.
I mean, as soon as Vix goes to Aga Tower, he's like, basically, I guess we still need Quake, and Flute.
I won't turn down keys.
The question is, when do you make the play into Aga Tower? Especially because Vix has already done the front of Escape, so there's not much incentive to go back there until the end of the game. Ed, you cannot catch the fairies.
Alright, it's at least hard item pool. Which we figured that out because we have 8 pieces of heart, and I think I found more. Alright, we're just gonna go straight to the back.
It doesn't know anything about this trash mode.
Fight Moth.
Probably not. So this will be Vix's first dungeon, so Vix
Son
doesn't
of a
know
bitch.
this is not boss shuffle. This is also a real... There's been some pretty good rooms in this so far.
Oh, I screwed that one up.
Good cape for Vix. Oh no, this is not going to be Vix's first dungeon. He's beaten Hare already. Oh, Ed, please. Hey, full heart container. And that's Ed's first crystal. So Ed, I mean, still hasn't been up the mountain, which I have to assume is his next visit here.
Got chickens. Just chickens. Alright.
Vix is also going to be a bit better equipped for this moth fight.
I don't know yet. Love you too.
Oh, we're going to get the graveyard ledge check. Or not graveyard ledge, this is lumberjack ledge.
Every heart is helpful.
Just a map, don't care. Good moth
Okay.
fight. Turns out with Master Sword it's a little bit easier.
That might be one of the best moth fights I've ever had.
Alright, so what's Ed going to get on the mountain here? So Ed still doesn't have that mirror, which is a little unfortunate. Because for some godforsaken reason, Ed has decided to not do South Shore yet. So, can't pick up that Bombos. Unbiased and fair report. That's right. Listen, I tell it like it is.
Arrows.
I definitely didn't skip South Shore for like 40 minutes in my glitch race yesterday.
Compasses are native. Okay.
It's a good thing TR isn't Bombos, otherwise Ed would probably feel pretty bad here, because I think he's going to get Samaria, or I forget where Samaria was. Maybe he won't get Samaria.
Turn this guy in before we do Thieves Town.
Samaria was Waterfall? That might be correct. Yeah. Alright, and Ed has officially gotten past 8 hearts.
Oh, what am I doing? It's not entrance. You go all the way through.
Once again, see, this is why, like, spending that key is pretty detrimental here. If you weren't planning on doing that. Magic bat check. 300 bucks. Hey, you know what?
All the money.
You're never going to turn down money in retro. Yeah, Ed could do it if he wants to. Does he want to? I don't know. We'll find out. Nope, he doesn't want to. So, yeah, you know. I think if you accidentally spend the key, you really probably should just do it, because otherwise you're just throwing away that key for nothing.
We may not need that big key that's on Zora Ledge. That could be the Skullwoods big. We still need Desert big, Eastern big, Mire big. Wait. Retro, pick that key up on your way out.
Yes, good routing, but also don't
Also,
forget
you
to
can't hit
actually
those
pick
guys,
that
they're
key up.
I'm getting off that just in case. Nobody want to give me a heart?
Vix, you have a boomerang. Use the boomerang.
Yeah.
Or money.
I think I found all my 300s. Oh, God.
Oh, nice wall master. What does retro mean? So retro attempts to make the game similar to Zelda 1. So all your small keys are universal. So you can use them in any... That is terrifying. You can use your small keys in any dungeon. They're not tied to a specific dungeon. Your bow requires money to use. So regular arrows are 10 rupees, and silver arrows are 50 rupees, which won't matter in this mode because there's no silvers, because it's hard item pool, but... and then there are also a number of caves around the world that are changed that caves that are normally useless that will now contain the choice between either a heart container or a potion to pick up. And then there's one random cave that has a sword as well. Some of the shops also, as you can see on Ed's side there, have been replaced, have keys for purchase as well. And a arrow, which you need to purchase the arrow, quote-unquote, quiver before you can actually fire arrows, even after you've found the bow.
Okay.
This is a good blind fight. I think you can get 4... No, you can definitely get 4 swords in Retro, I'm pretty sure. I think. Hold on, let me check alttpr.com.
Alright. That'll let us do Big Bomb now, too.
Yeah, okay. Confirmed. But yes, as we're in hard item pool anyway, it doesn't really matter here. In this particular seed, there's only going to be 3 swords. If you play a normal, if you play a full item pool retro, you can get 4 swords.
Without the purple chest. So I have to check the ledge.
Unless you're asking how many swords are placed, because it's 3 swords are placed plus the take any in a normal retro.
If that was a full heart,
if that's what you meant,
thing, but it's not. I don't think I can screen.
Alright, Ed picking up that Samaria. Ed also has
nothing anyway.
Has the bow here, so we'll have an easier. We'll be able to Ancilla delete and get this big key, but we'll not be able to get Zora. Oh, he's just not going to get the big key. He's just not okay. Just not going to get that big key. That's fine. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Am I sure? No, I'm absolutely not sure. I thought that was the case, but, you know, imagine playing retro. If you're curious, I would recommend going to alttpr.com and checking out the mode definitions. Alright, Ed just going straight into Ice Palace here. Now, let's just say, for example, that big key... What if that was the Ice Palace big key? And now there's something important in the Ice Palace big chest. That would never happen. Don't tell me the odds, Mike.
Is that a Pokey disguised as a chain chomp?
Oh yeah, we've got Big Bomb already. How about that? So this is actually good for Vix, because, I mean... Well, I guess he doesn't have the lamp yet, but yeah, I think you should just do Aga here. I mean, he's got Fire Rod. Like, Fire Rod Aga is not really that hard. I mean, yes, it's Enemizer, but it's really not that bad. Alright, Pyramid Fairy has basically nothing. More bees. Everyone is giving away bees today.
Alright, so all of this is all lamp locked.
This is not an Aga play. Okay. Well, that's rough. That's rough. Ripperino.
Because that lamp is locking Fire Rod.
If Ed wins this because he accidentally went into Aga without enough keys to beat it, I'm gonna lose it.
So I think our answer has to be Pod or Agina.
Where was the lamp? The lamp was in Pod, in the mini Helma room.
I think we just do Ice Palace and get it done.
So we're gonna sequence break Ice Palace, but we didn't want to sequence break Aga. Okay, dude.
Why is this fake flipper so hard to set up?
He's got all the keys to Pod and Swamp, but he doesn't have a bow to beat Pod, so I understand the hesitancy to not want to go to Pod. And also, Flippers kind of can't do Swamp without Flippers. Ed's never going to figure out how hard functionality works.
The other thing, too, is... the lamp could be in here, and the flute's in Pod.
Nope.
Or in Agina.
Nope, it's the other way around. Lo-fi beats to clear Ice Palace, too.
Don't have the big key, so I have to switch. Fuck.
Everybody's having a great time in Ice Palace. And that way just use Bombos. You're not wrong. Vix not having that Tempered Sword actually is a fairly big disadvantage here as well.
There we go.
Wow, Ed's just able to go mode Ice Palace. How lucky.
Also, if Bo's in here, that'll let us fully clear pod immediately.
I don't think there's gonna be a bow in here. Oh, Ed doesn't have the... Oh, does Ed have enough magic for this? Because Ed doesn't have bombos. I don't think he has a potion or anything. Because the 2 small decanters in the next room aren't enough. I guess if he maintains... Oh! Well, is he going to have beams? Okay, I think he got it.
Woohoo.
I believe 2 bows are still placed, yes, but one of them will just be a 20. And Ed missed every single one of his... Or did he get hit with a... I don't know what happened there. I didn't see what happened there.
Ice heart container.
He just missed every single one of his beams. He only needed to hit one of them. Oh, he needed to hit 2? Okay. I thought he had enough magic for 7 fire rod shots. So that's the second boss that Ed has been unable to complete after fighting him. Vic's having a bad time here in Ice Palace as well, though.
Fucking Hinox.
Fucking Hinox. Alright, Ed's gonna head into Thieves Town here. I do not believe Vix found anything particularly noteworthy in here, other than that shovel, so... We do get to hear more of this song, that's true. Thank you, Vix. Oh yeah, Vix doesn't even have enough magic to do Icebreaker. Oh, he's gonna use that blue... Oh, what a waste! What a waste of a blue potion.
We're gonna go the slow way around, because I don't want to have to deal with Hinoxes on ice.
Imagine not wanting to deal with Enoxes on ice. Alright, so what do we think the chances are that Ed gets got by the Wall Master in the attic here?
Hinoxes and Beetles. I'm gonna weenie out.
5 out of 7?
But I don't want to...
I like those odds.
Dungeon.
Aww, he was too fast. It's because he did the room correctly and blew up the floor first before opening the chest. This room is great. I love this room.
That room was very mean.
Nice map. for Hyrule Castle. Maps are already pretty useless. Yeah, the long loop is definitely safer if you if you're okay with spending a key.
I have to go through this way. I can't go back through that roller in that chain shop.
I mean, Vix has 10 keys, so, like, I think he's okay. Just, you know, don't get beat up in this room, too. Oh, that ice guy! Nobody can dodge the ice guy. Vix is gonna die here. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yep, there it is.
Facing the wrong direction!
Bombos! It works. Just saying.
This is where I lose this race.
I mean, you kind of have to keep going, right? I mean, you're not going to get that much more for clearing this, right? I mean, you may get a couple more hearts, but like, and potentially tempered, but I mean,
the answer is very probable. The answer is like super likely as possible.
No, I'm with you, Gil. You gotta finish it while you're
Oh,
here.
hi, hello. There's a Tiberius in chat now.
I told you I'd be joining shortly.
You did. I can add your name to the thing now.
It's up to you.
This IDK guy sucks.
He's on a lot.
Yeah, he was supposed to show up yesterday and didn't show up at all.
I mean, let's be honest. You probably just silenced IDK in Discord, and so
yeah,
we can't.
Probably.
All right, proves I can do that for the third fucking time.
So yeah, this has been fun. This is definitely more interesting than yesterday's.
Yes, I mean yesterday's was still, from a seed perspective, like not terrible, but
it was annoying, but not like that bad.
Yes, I love watching and playing Enemizer. So
Enemizer is so much fun. Yes, I just wish Ed's microphone was on.
It says, "Oh, so you have muscle memory for these rooms?" Well, I'm going to throw that right out the window.
Shame we didn't get any boss shuffle, but
here's the big question: will Ed get wall mastered at the top of GT again?
Oh God, I can only hope.
It's redhead. The red.
Best part about watching Ed do Enemizer is completely forgetting.
So good. Well, I mean, the best part about this seed has been Ed not understanding hard item functionality at all.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I kind of joked. We had this up on the TV while we were finishing dinner, and yeah, my wife goes, "Hey Ed, why don't you try catching those fairies in that bug net again?"
It worked so well the first 3 times. To be fair, I can't make that much fun because I believe I did the exact same thing during our race when I was not like realizing it was hard item functionality.
Which is fair, because like the first time you do it, you're just like, "What the hell? I missed the fairy," and then the second and third times, you're like, "Wait a minute."
Who's gonna drop back down?
Yeah, I agree with Vix here. Just
extra safe, yeah.
Drop back down. Say, you know what? I'm gonna reset the room, reset that Freezor that was just
any more magic
right in the doorway.
I have to right now.
Can't really blame him.
I'm gonna get the five. And
I mean, with the magic situation, he needs to have those sword beams to dupe.
Well, no, he's got bombos. Yeah, he's
bombos.
fine.
Yeah.
So, like, these decanters in here. Also, doesn't... Hookshot still stuns in hard item functionality, right? So
hard, yes. Expert,
so just
no.
stun the hard hat beetle.
As much
like
magic as I can before this fight.
It again might be one of those things where you're not really thinking about it in the moment of,
Yeah.
well, I know it's hard, so I'm pretty sure it means this, and
Why?
you're not gonna... Oh, best room for an anti-fairy. You have
Always.
powder.
Luckily, there is no wall master in here today.
Yep. only way to make the combo better.
Alright, so Ed did not make it this far.
He's still combos.
Well, he did make it this far, but he didn't make it much farther than this.
Alright, Vix. Who still hasn't gone to the take any yet.
Also, Ed doing Smith's the slow way because he still has not been to South Shore.
I love the malice in your voice as you say that.
I'm just, those Sphere 1 locations.
I mean, we could always ask his multi-teammate Myendium in chat how he feels about Ed skipping Sphere 0 locations.
Wait, did he
No,
go to
that's
South
true.
Shore and skip Dam?
He did Mini Moldorm. And
Oh
didn't
my
do
God.
the Dam, which is
Ed,
even
please.
funnier.
Just to ensure
Oh, hey,
he
nice hair,
doesn't
Big Key,
die.
by the way.
Yeah. Alright. Vix with a really nice cold stare.
Yep, gets it done.
Not the compass.
Oh,
Not the compass. That's a big key. we
that's a
need.
good one.
Okay.
That's one you're gonna need.
We do indeed need that. Ed
So-
is the master of
Ice
skipping
Palace
Sphere
thinks
1.
he's not
Alright, fair
close.
enough, Myendium.
So
Eastern and
that
Desert.
that big key on Zora Ledge at this point is either Eastern, Desert, Skullwoods, or Ice. It looks like is the only options. So
Yeah.
50-50 chance of being required.
Son of a bitch.
Flip a
though. I-
coin. Gil, I'm not going to tell you what to do in your
I
stream,
should've
but
been
should we
that
let people bet
much,
snackoos
much
on it?
quicker.
Yeah, sure.
Especially since Ed was right there,
Yeah.
Animizer
looked
got
at the
me.
key with the ability to do it, and Vix failed to arm his double water walk, so like it's going to be feels bad if it's required.
Let's get a prediction in here. Manage prediction.
Yeah, Ed must still be reeling from yesterday if he's doing the magic bat before the dam.
Bitch, big.
Yo. Still not logic until we find flute or lamp.
Eastern, Desert.
I didn't want to go to
Skull.
pod without the bow. I did not
Woods.
want to go to pod without the bow, but it's looking like
Nice.
we're going there.
Yes.
Next.
Give about 2 minutes for that. All right, spend points.
Use those points.
It's also my fourth crystal.
I'm gonna
Pod can be
I'm gonna
fifth.
throw my snackoos in there.
Amass a bunch of snackoos and then make me play shitty seeds. That's what they're for.
It's kind of my goal. That or just constantly submit more and more point redemptions for you. in
Listen,
Solid
I
Woods.
have used 100% of the ones that you suggested.
I'm one exactly. I'm 1 for 1. Let's go. I either retire now. That's it.
Yeah. All right. What is Ed doing now? Oh, is he? Okay, so
We
Ed's-
might redeem.
yeah, we might find out real quickly here what that key was.
So my only reaction to this is he didn't do the Ancilla because he didn't have enough for Zora. And so in his mind, he's like, well, now I have a reason to come back
I
and do
guess.
Why not
Zora.
meme a little
Also,
more?
Vix is
A
about
little
to
more.
head up to Aga here, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the real...
All right, hold on. I
gonna be a
gotta.
real feels
How
bad
do I
moment.
end this prediction early?
You should be able to just hit choose outcome end early or something.
End submission.
Why
Sorry, I'm
not
ending it now.
meme
Sorry,
a little
folks. Nobody said Ice Palace, so if this is Ice Palace, everyone gets wrecked.
This is probably a horrible fucking idea, but
This is
I
not a
mean,
horrible
give it
idea,
a
Vix. This
try.
is a great idea. You just don't even realize it.
That's true.
Zora has a map.
Hmm.
I guess maybe I shouldn't have ended this, because maybe Ed fucks this Ancilla up and can't do it.
Just constantly. Using the Samaria Ancilla. Oh, that was just to reset his values, I think.
worth.
It's going to be even better now when Vix goes to pod and gets that lamp.
Yup. And it is... Goldwood!
Skull! Classic. Good
Congratulations,
times.
Skullwood voters.
Ah. Mayan and Arya.
Now pod is full clearable.
You don't know how full clearable it is.
Vix is
Full-
completing Aga. Yeah, I mean, Vix should complete Aga. He's in here. Like, yeah.
No, he said Pod is now full clearable.
Well, yeah,
I'm
no,
just
but
saying.
in chat,
And
while that was
logical.
asking. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Actually, I mean, he doesn't realize it, but Pod is actually... Pod is logical, but he doesn't know that because he doesn't know that the
What
lamp
is
is
that
there.
Beamos doing there?
Yeah, I mean, I like the free key grab there. I mean, like you were saying earlier, it's been a tale of two different...
Oh, I was gonna say
Uses
Ed could
keys.
turn in this big bomb and then go do Aga Tower, but he can't because he does not have the mirror.
Aga in the dark.
And where's that mirror?
I
Gil?
mean, it could be anywhere.
At least somewhere that Vix has been. And it's like the other funny thing to me is Ed has technically seen all four swords.
Yep.
And Vix is still on Master Sword.
Yeah, Vix needs to get to. Well,
Run, Vix. Run, Vix.
What was it? The one was in the Take Any. I forget what the fourth one was.
So there was the Take Any. There was C.
Oh, it was in the Big Chest of Pod.
Right.
So Vix will get that one shortly.
Yeah, that's true. Especially if Pod's on his mind here.
I mean, I think you definitely go straight to Pod after Aga here.
Yeah,
with that
full
bow,
clearable.
which is not on his tracker at the moment because Retro and Dunka Tracker don't play nice sometimes. He's got to click that again because Dunka Tracker likes to say you have the bow once you buy the arrows.
I mean, easiest solution, don't use Dunka.
I like it better.
That's fair.
This will be nice too because this will give us
For most other things, obviously.
Yeah.
the save and quit point at the top of the pyramid. So
I-
after we beat GT,
I enjoy the dichotomy
we won't
of
have to worry about
people's choices in tracker
If our
and
last
systems in
pendant
this
is Myra or
community, and they
something,
will
we can beat it
like
and save and
absolutely
quit
die on a
again.
hill.
I mean, also,
I'm just
people
like,
can use whatever the hell
eh.
they want. I don't care.
Exactly.
but-
I'm just like, eh. You heard it here, folks. You can do whatever the hell you want.
That's
and
right.
Gil won't care.
I don't give a shit.
Almost spit up my water there. Thank you.
Alright, where the hell's that going now?
Oh, come on.
Not face first into that roller, unfortunately.
Dark World purple chests? Do you think he forgot? Do you think he forgot he didn't do the
It's
dam?
possible. I know yesterday when he and I were talking after he took off, he was saying obviously his mind wasn't in it and he was already mistracking things.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's some of that
So I
carryover.
have an inkling my lamp is in.
But yeah, Ed doesn't usually
Fine.
mistrack things or forget. He just says, "No, that's dead to me, and I'm never going back." So
Okay.
I feel like that's the play of it's dead to me until I can do
This is
swamp,
all I have left is Palace of Darkness.
which is going to be hilarious because he can't do swamp
That'll also
without
be
training
our
the dam
fifth
first.
Right. So yeah, we still need where. All right, so let me see here. So pause full clearable, obviously, which you can do. Both players have been into Eastern. Ice Palace has been full cleared. What do we have here? Because we're still missing something, right? We still need flippers to do any other dungeons or
Oh.
a flute.
Here you go, Gil.
Oh, he's finally gonna do it. Oh, he's gonna be thrilled.
You-
God, I wish he had his mic on, but I can assume.
You have successfully
We have
Mr.
6
Ed
smalls.
mind
We have enough
tricked
money
Mr.
to buy
Ed.
the amount of small keys we need. So I still need at least 3 for GT.
Here we go.
I'd like
Oh
to go
my god, are
into-
you fucking kidding me?
Or I need at least 3 for TR. I'd like to go into GT.
I
with
left
at
this
least
for an hour.
2.
Unfucking believable. Well, I
Yep.
lose. I lose now.
Oh yeah,
Vix is gonna destroy me.
it's like we have his mic on. How is Vix not done?
We're just gonna full clear this dungeon.
Ed, it's a shame you didn't come here in the Dark World and mirror, because then you could check. No, you don't have a book. Never mind.
Yeah, what is missing here?
Have we
Guess we're
seen
taking a
Nagina?
hit off of those rollers.
Maybe not.
I mean, we haven't seen Nagina. We haven't seen. Yeah, this. Not
There's
much.
bottle percent. Okay.
Did Ed full clear pod? Yeah, Ed did.
Yeah, because Ed had the bow. Thieves can't do mire.
You know what we haven't seen? Hera Basement.
Oh God, that's right.
have to.
Because Vix didn't have a fire source, and Ed said no. Even though they both burned a key, doors open, kids. Oh my God.
Loot in Hera Basement, anyone? Also the big chest. They both cleared Hera before they had the big key.
Yeah.
I'll do you one worse than flute in the
Yeah?
in Hera Basement. Quake.
Okay. But I don't know, Quake, I mean, we can full clear TR, so, like, is that bad?
No, I'm trying to put it deeper so we can get something like flute on Ped.
Ah, I see.
Because I'm a horrible person. But in AD, it's almost funnier when... And it's what, 6 Crystal GT?
6 Crystal GT, yes. And we have
So, I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4,
Ah.
5. Well, we have 5 beatable at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ed dipping back in here for another shot at Cold Stare.
Oh,
Has a
Shin.
potion this time.
Shin woke up this morning and chose anger.
Quake and Skullwood. Oh yeah, Skullwood's big chest. That's right. We did get that big key now. Well, Ed did.
Vix burning almost half a magic bar to get through that spike. That Ed
knew
just
it.
tanked.
Okay.
That's right. Yes,
Well,
Vix cannot hammer jump, as we found out yesterday.
I always forget about that. I keep meaning to teach him.
It's really not that bad. It's
Yeah.
pretty easy. Like 5 minutes
Yeah.
and you
we're
can get it.
on hard. We must be on
It's
hard
one of those
mode.
things that looks hard, and then once you learn a consistent setup for you,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, oh,
I remember when I
Alright,
first
alright.
started watching Rando and I saw people doing
Yep.
that trick, I was like, there's no fucking way I'll ever be able to do this. And now it's just like, oh, okay, it's
Yeah.
fine.
well, it's like watching someone like Amazing Ampharos do it unbuffered, like from a
Okay,
sprint
well,
too,
yeah,
and you're just like,
The people who do it unbuffered are out of their damn minds, but
They've put a few hours into this game.
nice
No,
Dead Rock.
Dead Rock.
Bruh, you got powder. I'm pretty sure powder still works on Dead Rocks.
I think so. Don't say
He did it again. He did it again!
Use that hook shot, Vix. Use the hook. Search your feelings, Vix.
Alright. Ed dropping down to Cold Stare. Still doesn't have the Bombos, though.
That's
Ed
Although that
takes-
might pull up, that may potentially pull Ed back up the mountain, because he can get Bombos, Hera Big Chest, and Hera Basement.
Yeah,
perfect.
there you go, Vix. You finally got that extra sword.
Now I don't need to
Shin.
find that fucking.
Now I suck half as often.
Now he doesn't need to find to take any cave. That was literally not that hard to get to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now Vix will never know because it'll be
Right.
another big 20.
Well, look, Ed did it
Nice,
this time.
Yep, nice sword beam dupes. Yep.
Don't get beat.
And it's like the biggest thing I see
Now I don't
with
need to find that.
people
ticket.
on low level cold stare fights, like especially when they do hammer,
Or the
is they'll
date
just
needs to go
hammer
along
any
the-
puff that
don't
comes
need
their
to
way. It's like just focus on one, because as soon as you drop it from 3 down to 2, that fight becomes so much more manageable.
Hmm.
Okay.
But I also get the holy crap, I need to survive
What do we need for
mentality.
go? We need Quake.
I kind of, the way I do it, I don't necessarily
Too
focus
big
on
and
one.
desert.
I'm usually hopeful that I can get it, like, you know, close to only needing a couple hits before I have to start the hammer fight, but I just kind of wait until, just the ones that are, like, convenient to hit, right? I don't
Oh,
worry
yeah,
about
there you go.
going after one, I just wait until they're in positions that I know I can hit them and not get my ass beat, so...
Yeah, that's another good way to do it.
Quake, flute, Eastern big,
It's
desert
just-
big, and flips.
Like you said, let them come to you or be in a
Mhm.
favorable position.
Don't try to do upward hammer hits.
Oh god. A cold stare that you leave alive is better than a cold stare. a quote unquote fast cold stare where you die.
Alright, so Ed's... Oh, wait, I guess we haven't seen... no, dude, Vix must have checked 45.
I think so. I mean, Vix has had the mirror for a hot
Oh,
minute,
another
so,
bee in a
yeah.
bottle. Right, yes.
Who would have thought in this seed?
Vix, be careful. You're in Oko mode at the moment.
And your bees are useless.
Oh, and he's doing the... Ah! That was a little close for comfort. God, don't you hate it when Helma's like, hey, I'm just gonna do the fucking fireball thing every time.
So, if I'm on low hearts like this and I get to 16 hammer hits,
Oh, no!
I will purposefully wait for Helma to attack. Because if it's the fireball, I can despawn them. And if it's the tail, I'd rather take one swing than have two attacks coming at me at once. But yeah, Vix, that was...
I would have caped up there, I think. Just you know, be on the safe side.
Which is strange, because Vix has been really smart this whole seed about utilizing that cape at key moments. And then,
unlike
for whatever reason, it
people.
escaped him there.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty low on magic at that point, but you only need to get a couple hits in, so just, you know.
Yeah. Tempered Sword, 4 slashes, just go. But, I mean, heat of the moment. Maybe he just really wanted to do Dark Enemized Turtles again.
Alright, so what does Ed do now? This is, okay, this is probably going to be Bombos into Hera.
Yeah.
I like that Vix decided to hit the statue with an arrow again.
I've definitely been there, just agitated, running through, and then as I loose the arrow, just why did I do this? I was really hoping Ed would dash just half second more and get caught by the soccer ball.
Nope, but he decided to bonk his mirror portal again.
Quality stuff by Ed.
I think it's got to be in here. Something's got to be in here, right? Because I don't think there's anything else at this point.
Yeah, this is Skull Big.
Oh, yeah.
God, watch this be the Ice Big. Ed, why are you Herapotting again?
For the big chest.
Oh, fair. I just figured he'd do the basement first, but...
I don't think it makes a huge difference which order you do this in. I'm trying to think if there's like an actual benefit to doing it one way over the other. Hey, there's the flippers!
Wow.
And he's still gonna skip the basement! Oh, ballsy. Ballsy.
Bad word.
So, we do have a full clearable swamp now.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all that this actually unlocks.
That one hurts.
Yeah, but it's retro mode, so we have, you know... it's in somehow even faster swamp. You know, you got, what is it, 10 items now in swamp? Because of the lack of the first key?
Yes.
10 or 8.
No, 9, because Compass is still in there. Because their compasses are not shuffled.
Yep. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Still, a nice density. So yeah, Vix, when you gonna head back up there, buddy?
Vix has a little bit less incentive to do that because he already got that Bombos, so Ed knew he was getting a guaranteed item that way.
That's true.
Vix is gonna do... Mushroom turn in here? And then get that big key on Zorledge, I think?
Yeah, sure looks like it. Not really any other reason to come over here. He doesn't know it's, you know, just Skull.
Right. I mean, hey, don't
Eastern
call it
Desert.
just Skull.
I know. It could very well be our flute. I didn't mean to disrespect Skullwoods, especially since
the map of this dungeon.
Cute. Thanks, Swamp. Oh, Bucko. I think that's my favorite, like, randomized text box change.
It's a good one.
Like, yeah, there's some other jokes and all the blind puns.
And Dingus are pretty good.
Yep. It's like somehow Whoa Bucko insults me far more than, like, anything else in this game.
Nobody should respect Skullwood's big chest. Wow. Hot
Shame,
takes in
please.
chat over here.
Who hurt you? Shinmaru. Who hurt
Probably
you?
Skullwood's big chest.
Sounds like it. What was left there?
I have left mitts in Skullwood's big chest multiple times.
One of those rites of passage.
Getting a little. I don't get this routing. Why do people do this before like checking the big chest and stuff?
That could be a muscle memory thing of maybe the big key's on left side, but it's like you got your big key. I don't get it.
Yeah,
either.
I get it. I get it if you're hoping for the big key on the left side, but yeah, in this case, I don't get it. All right, Vic's about to be very excited about this Skullwood's big key. You gotta be, you gotta be fast.
You gotta be
here.
faster.
Go, 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 go. All right, Vix, where you headed? Oh, he's gonna buy some keys to do. I mean, you do need keys.
Yeah,
Also, to be fair, so Vix does have a Agate Tower over Ed.
that's true. Ed just has to run through, which doesn't save too much time in Enemizer, but
Right.
still, it's a notable few minutes. I mean, they're both at the same 5 crystals.
Yeah.
The only difference is, Ed's sitting here in Swamp, and we know Vix needs to get his butt up to Hera Tower. Tower of Hera.
Instead, he's going to do
That gets me enough to get through Turtle Rock.
something.
Thank you, Sean.
No,
Oh,
Vix
I just-
already did escape.
That
He sure
freaking Helma King moved in the wrong
Oh,
direction.
right, Vix died to Dark
Yep.
Cross.
I thought I had him. And I messed up. That was
Good
purely
call.
my fault.
Good call, Wombat.
Which we know is $20.
And Ed is a significantly better player than I am, so he'll
All right, listen.
Definitely
No, let's
punish
not let's not say things we can't take
whoa,
back.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Ed is a player.
Oh, flute in the big chest
Wow.
with Skullwoods. Ed not happy about that one.
What dungeon?
Swamp Palace. That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I
spotless.
said. Yep. Roll the tape.
So says the Arbiter of Essence.
What could I have had earlier?
Those flippers up in Hera?
Well, no, I mean, not really.
Yeah, true.
Hera's the answer.
Because where was the Hera big? It was...
I don't remember, but there's a big key to desert, so there's another one.
So, Ed is now Quake and Eastern from
Wait.
Go?
Over in Hera,
And,
whatever's
we
in
don't
Hera
know
is the
what
answer.
Eastern. Oh, right.
Myra is yet, but yeah, Quake and Eastern Big could be it.
Yikes. Well, Vix is sussing
Really
out the right
hoping
path.
this-
Yeah, again, this is actually not that far off because again, Ed does
Yeah.
still have to do Agate Tower, so
Yep.
we're roughly even here.
So it's either
And
Flips,
watch
Quake,
Quake be in Hera
Flip,
basement
or
now.
Flip.
Oh
What's
god.
it gonna be?
Just
What am I
Yes,
last
please.
the
looking
classic
right now?
triple dip of Hera.
Because I mean, Ed
Flips,
didn't
might
find.
cry.
Well, I guess he had flute, so that
Although
lets us
Flips gives me all
potentially do.
swamp, but that also
Myra.
puts that big key in logic.
Yeah, I mean, you would hope
Skullwood's
between
big.
finishing Argus here, Green Pendant, Mire Shed, Checkerboard, we have and Desert now because he can full clear that and get in. We should be able to find the medallion required for Mire if we don't already have it.
You'd
There
think.
we go.
What worries me is Desert will be Ed's 6th crystal.
Oh right.
So that Eastern Big and Quake
Come on, D-pad work. with
and
me here.
whatever we need for Mire could all just be chilling in GT.
This is true. Fix.
Oh, I can't catch them. Hard functionality. That's right.
Yep. All right. Nobody wants to do hair basement.
It's a damn shame, really.
I heart art hair basement.
As you should. I hear it has the juice.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Alright, Ed instantly activating that flute. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Why indeed?
And I have to guess, having heard Ed complain multiple times, that his thought process is, let's do desert and go to GT.
Could be.
You
know what I want to
very
see?
linear,
I think,
very fast.
I think we need a book.
Ooh.
Nope, Ed doesn't want to do that Skullwood's big chest. Just gonna go
No.
straight here. All right. Is it Quake?
Flute, Desert Big, and Eastern Big.
Is it Ether? Is it Bombos? It's probably gonna be Bombos, right? Oh, Ed's just going for it. What a baller!
What
Nope,
a
it's Quake.
monster! Get hacked. It's gonna be under the mat. Who are we kidding?
Nah, it's a GT.
Pre-Moldorm chest, anybody? Just make them full clear the basement. Although,
I know what this
I
dungeon
don't know.
is.
What are
Gil,
your thoughts
thank
on
you.
that, Gil? Are you I'm going to climb and hope it's in one of those 4 chests? Or
No,
are you going to clear the basement?
no, I am gonna clear the basement. If it was inverted, then obviously yes, you do. But no,
Yeah.
you're here. It's too much of a pain to get back up to GT. You
Yeah.
clear it.
Even if you're down to just the one item, so either Quake or Eastern Big?
I mean, you're asking me to choose between 22 checks versus 4 checks, like. Sorry, 23 checks because we do have the big key.
Yeah, that's true. But let's be honest, it's 22 because Ed's not doing Tile Room again.
No, he's gonna do it first now. It burned him too bad last.
He
They were actually
knows.
talking in the race time room beforehand about that, and Vix was like, "Yeah, I got real excited when I got those boots in tile room." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, that's where they were. Oops. I did a dumb. Oh well.
Lots of free keys here. I think we're pretty well set on keys at this point.
On Ed's side, yeah, for sure. Get enough to do GT and be on your merry way.
Yeah, enough to do GT, enough to do TR. Enough to do Meyer. Oh, you need 0 keys for Meyer, so.
Excuse me.
Good guard room. I like
Alright,
it.
come on, left side GT. Just give me what I need.
I mean, it makes up for no guards in Chicken Hut.
Right, yes. Left side swamp is not going to give you anything, but the big chest will. Which, again, I don't get this routing, but whatever.
That's definitely something to ask the pair of them in the post game. Just why?
Hey, $20. It's probably. Well, it's not our sword. We know where our 4 swords are. Maybe that's the other mail upgrade or something. Or shield. Mirror shield? Oh no.
Will you please turn?
Or
Shadow?
finally the boots. Although no, the boots were required for something, weren't they? I may be mixing
Nope, there's the
yesterday's
compass.
seed and
Okay.
today's seed.
I don't think they were required this seed.
Okay.
Alright.
Is Quake under the doormat?
Nope.
Does
in
Ed
GT.
remember? I was gonna say, does Ed remember that GT's only 3?
Oh yeah, that's what we want to see.
Oh, he started walking away. Oh, wow. He slashed, he left, realized his folly.
There's one of our
Literacy.
big keys.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, maybe he did remember, because we're up on the mountain here.
I mean, what else would he even have at this point?
Alright, we still need Eastern Big, and we need Quake, and then whatever we need to get
Whole
into.
lot of nothing.
Skullwood's
Well,
big
I
chest.
mean, Skullwood's big chest, the Bombos medallion, Bombos tablet,
Oh, right,
Ether
Ether,
tablet,
yeah.
you know. The cool
I might
kid
have-
checks.
No, I guess you can check. I guess you can mirror. I don't know if the extra mirror transition
What
makes
the
it
hell just
faster
hit
or
me?
slower to go up the mountain the slow way, technically, and check Ether first before doing GT.
I would. Yeah, I would personally take the mirror route, but maybe that's just me.
Because you're spending 2 extra mirror transitions this way. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh,
Who
Vix,
knows
please
how
don't
a
die on
horse-
another boss, please.
Oh god,
Just
the
spin
tilt-
it.
the
Just spin
tilt
it.
would be just.
Fuck that fight up.
Thank
bad.
you.
Alright, and... Oh, leaves the sword out. Losing so many frames here.
That's what you get when you let a horse play a game. Oh, Ed never turned in Green Pendant either.
Oh, that's... Yeah, true.
Oh, we have fun one-offs, chat. Guilt.
Oh, wow, Ed's not even going to check the Ether tablet. What a
This is our
madman.
6th dungeon.
The madman is using what you just used as a lore emote.
Big key to
Boo.
Ice Palace.
Oh,
yeah!
yeah.
Actually,
All right,
check
all right.
what
I
was
rescind
here.
my booze.
Oh, what is on the island here?
I'm not sure. Heart?
Oh, I
Oh.
guess Vix just never checked
That's the
it.
20.
Yeah, that'd be my guesses. No scouting. Vix now armed, legged with flippers. Gonna
Yeah,
go check
sure.
our friendly camper under the bridge.
Did Ed check this?
I don't think he did. To
I don't
be
think he did either.
completely honest.
Oh, a nice little half magic. Nah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say no to that. I mean, you can't, but you could reset, I guess.
Hey, sweet map. Misery Mire. Well, now we know.
Oh, I at least know what my Meyer entry
More of a
is.
madman. Yeah. That's true. What do you think our last crystal is going to be?
What is our last crystal going to be? Let's see.
Meyer
Or what
Eastern?
my-
Eastern?
Mire prize is.
It's probably going to be
Not
Eastern.
that it...
Even though it's a six crystal GT entry, I'm pushing that Meyer's the last crystal and the Eastern key is the go mode we require.
Alright, I won't say no to an extra
'Cause
key.
that'll
I
be
mean, the
dependent,
Eastern key
but-
could still... Eastern could be the last crystal and could still be our go mode, right?
That's true.
It could
No,
it could
yes.
be in here.
It's very true.
Nice spike ball. This is a good spike ball. I like this. Alright, let's see if Vix opts to check Skullwood's big chest after activating the flute here. I'm gonna guess probably not, but...
I am gonna buy a few more.
A few more what? Oh, keys.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna
He
need
needs
you
them.
on the mountain.
Stockpiled.
Compass to GT. Hooray.
Yay.
Basement's had nothing so far. What a waste. Should have just went straight up or checked tile room.
Should work. And then we'll go activate our flute and head to Meyer. Oh, that should give us enough for the rest of the game.
Shield, small key. Ed has plenty of small keys. Yep, pretty good on small keys.
I don't know, man. You might need more than a dozen.
I think we could open that center door and still be okay.
You think he's gonna do it just out of spite?
Maybe. Thanks, Anti-Fairy.
Yeah, come on. No dash for you.
And the big chest has another small key. 13.
Yes!
Can I get 14? Can I get 14
Hello,
big
Chomp.
keys? Small keys.
Ed's a blue player. He clearly
There's
has the
also
trick
okay.
decaphile or whatever on his field. And he needed 13 keys to win.
Another 20.
Heyo.
Need A keys. Yeah, this is
Get in
retro.
there.
You're right, Wombat. It should go to A.
It's also a pendant.
Ed, nice Armos on ice there.
Mhm.
Okay, so that means GT could have Arcquake.
Just face tanking. I'm here for it.
I don't care about maps anymore.
Alright, let's see. Nothing. Another small key. And there's a lot of green 20s. Oh, I guess hearts are green 20s now for Ed.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not doing it! He's just... Oh, wow. He's gonna let
Wow.
Tile Room burn him again. Oh, wait. Nope. Changed his mind.
Yep.
He's not gonna... Oh, is he... Now he's gonna do Ether Tablet? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, now we're gonna do Ether Tablet.
Check almost all the basement, then
Uh-huh.
do Ether, then go back in. What a memer. Get Jazz Hand.
I hope this is, like... one of the items. No, okay, it wasn't. Could have skipped it. Should have skipped it, Ed. Stick to your guns. What about Hair Basement? Does he do Hair Basement now?
Of course.
No, still doesn't do Hair Basement, though.
That's...
Yep, nope. Ed's just saying no to tile rooms today. Yeah, so I know Vix is feeling bad about some of his deaths, but, like, both players took pretty shitty deaths. Speaking of which, well, that was...
that.
That one wasn't that bad, but yeah, I mean, like, Ed took a death on Cold... Well, I quote-unquote death on Cold Stare, took the death on
I
Moth.
want to make sure I have enough keys for GT.
I don't know, that Mudman looked pretty shitty.
He was pretty gross looking,
That's
yeah.
why I'm picking these
Puns.
I think Vix has enough keys here, because...
because I need 2 to comfortably get through GT. Oh my god,
Yeah.
the lag.
3 for TR,
I gotta murder some of these.
2
so
for
the key doesn't
GT.
despawn, even though I have enough keys.
and...
And a Partridge in Avian Arts Pear Tree.
0 for Meyer, so yeah, like, I think Vix is fine.
Yeah. I mean, we both know he can skip the basement unless he really wants that half magic.
Or the
Obviously.
other 6 keys that are sitting in there.
Yeah, it's a net gain on keys in
Yeah,
GT
for
today.
sure.
Pretty tame room here.
The
I
climb
always-
tends to be easier in Enemizer.
Yeah, it's either a world easier or you get the crap spike in the torches too.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm talking about the gauntlet
Or torches
specifically,
one.
not,
Yeah,
not the
oh,
whole
that's fair.
climb.
That's fair.
Should have clarified. Yeah, you get shit like this, like, okay.
Alright, so quick
Yeah.
Eastern
No, 4 popos.
big for
They don't
the-
even have little holiday hats on them this time.
What kind of holiday rando is it? Wow. Ganon's finest defending the tower here.
Well, no, I mean, Gan was smart. If you have a, you know, let's say that you have a limited pool of enemies to put, like, you put the harder enemies at the front of the game. Like, that
That's
was
true.
correct.
Just
this is all he had
completely
left
deter
over.
the hero.
Yeah.
He called day labor, and they're like, we can send some popos and mini helmas.
Yeah, that's all that's
Funny
left.
game.
Nobody wants to work.
Well, we at least know it can't be a ped seed.
Why do we know that? I don't think we know that.
Oh, Ed? Is Ed doing it? Oh, the Lamolus did not cooperate. I think he got the spin off.
Eastern Palace Big Key could be on Ped. I don't
Yeah.
think there's any reason it could not
Also
be.
going to open the Turtle Rock portal. That way I don't have to do it when I find the medallion. If I find Quake in TR, or in GT, I think we clear the rest of the basement and then immediately go to TR.
That would be correct if it was in there, yes, but it is not, so it's not going to work. Imagine not just using Bombos.
You know, maybe he's...
Wait, what? Oh, God.
And then blue...
Okay,
and then
Ed.
blue gooing and
Yeah, whatever.
still not using magic.
Whatever,
Get
dude.
out of here, horse. God, this horse. This horse.
All right, let's see. Do we have our fun friend in the torch room today? No.
Boo. I mean, if you didn't have powder equally as annoying,
Yes.
scared Ed
Yeah,
into the pit.
apparently Ed can't deal.
Twice. All right, maybe,
Dude,
maybe
oh my
this
god!
enemy-
Oh my god, he's gonna die
Ed's
here just
gonna
from falling
die.
off.
And he already wasted his blue goo.
Please.
I can't help it. I can't.
If there's like
take
a spike in this next room, he's probably gonna die here.
Oh man, just
Another anti-fairy just spinning there. There's a shadow, but as long as he doesn't get sniped by it. And then this room is fine, yeah? Okay, well. And before death to Agatu, Ed has never died to Agatu multiple times before. That didn't happen.
hey. In his defense, his bug net worked that time.
Oh, do not get hit. Oh, God. It's like that skull would have
Back to the
instant
Dark World.
death.
Yep. What's in the best chest in the
Wait,
game?
did Vix just go to basement? Or did I miss
No.
it?
I think Vix did the ether tablet check.
Oh. Was he thinking about doing Hair Basement and then just bailed?
I think he just put his mirror there because he opened the tower, walked left a little bit, mirrored. So he might have been thinking about it, but yeah, checked the
Maybe
tablet
he'll
and got out of there.
do Hair Basement after this basement. Aw, no Wallmaster. Sad.
What's really funny though, Gil?
Is that there was nothing in
Ed
GT at all.
I mean, Quake's obviously in Tile Room.
Oh, yes.
The only thing that was here was the Ice Big.
Oh, that's right, the Ice Big. Yes, yes.
So, if I'm not mistaken, logically, the game wanted Ice to be your 7th crystal.
Correct, yes.
So, Ed could be using that to think, okay, Meyer could be my other crystal, because if Eastern is my other... Well, obviously he knows the big keys are elsewhere anyway, but... like,
So what you're
could
saying
be trying to think of...
is that Quake is on the, something's in the, Skullwood's big chest.
Skullwood's big
Or Hair
chest,
Basement.
Ice Palace big chest, Hair Basement, Green Pendant.
Right, well, so Hair Basement couldn't be with the keys to one of the... to the,
Fuck out of my way.
the crystal dungeons. Ice Palace big chest, right? Because if Ice Palace needs to be your 6th crystal,
Correct.
then obviously that can't lock the 7th crystal.
Oh, there's
Correct.
the compass.
So it could, however, be Eastern big if Eastern's the pendant,
Right, right.
which would be disgusting, and the game would absolutely do that to us.
Ed gonna clear Aga Tower here.
Yep. Run right by that bow he got ever so long ago.
Uh-huh. Keys! Keys!
Still.
Keys!
I would have plenty of fucking small keys apparently.
I didn't realize Vix was a rando rusher.
Jesus.
Dirty, dirty rando rusher.
Ed is gonna die. For real this time.
And if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Why is it that big key?
I mean, the game's already tried to kill Ed during these series.
True.
Vix
Well, that's
got
probably
hit by
why
the-
he's avoiding Hera Basement. Oh, here we
Vix
go,
got
tile
hit
room.
by that shade, and it looked like the shade stole the key. It's amazing.
Moment of truth here.
Mulligan.
Well, in
God.
about 30 seconds.
I at least know
Will it
there's
be
nothing
2
there.
seeds in a
The compass is the
row
only
for
thing I haven't
Vix?
gotten out of Ice Palace.
That would be hilarious if Hera Basement just destroyed Ed again. Or not
Tile
Hera
room.
Basement, tile room.
It's all right. it's been a long 2 days of mystery for you. When's your next what's it called? Glitch.
Oh, I don't know. This was week. I don't even have my.
Oh, your week.
Well, I think we were the first people to do our race for week 1.
Oh, okay. Checks out.
Not quite. Oh man, I got
Dang
excited
it.
there for like a half a second.
Yep. and then your eyes realized what it was actually seeing.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, so close. Ed is really good at that that hook
dash.
speed in that room.
Yeah.
Like if I have to give the horse a compliment, it will be that he's usually right in torches.
I
the
usually
time
get
of
to
the,
like 3/4 of the way up the side with it.
I inevitably fail my hook dash and I just awkwardly walk away, sad.
No, I can get the hook dash, and my problem is I forget to disarm the hook dash and then try to slash the curtains, but it doesn't work.
And you just sit there like, why isn't
Yeah.
it slashing? Yeah, I get that. Let's
Oh, the-
do-
Dix doesn't even want that free key.
Oh, I am nearly dead.
Yes, you are.
Good thing you got half magic. Ed, meanwhile, finding
what do
out
you
the
think?
lovely.
Ed does first after this. Skullwoods, probably?
I honestly think Ed's gonna go to Ice Palace big.
Yeah? Okay.
Even though, like we were just discussing, it can't. If Eastern's the crystal, we know it can't have it, and we know it can't have Quake.
Right.
But I honestly think he pushes that first. But I mean, he's 2 from go, so he might go to Skull.
This is...
Where are you running, buddy?
Under the bridge?
Oh yeah, he hasn't done that yet.
Under the bridge to ice? Has anyone been to
Under the
Eastern?
sea.
Yes, both players full cleared Eastern minus the boss and Big Chest. That's where the fire rod was. They both did that fairly early.
Which is really funny considering how deep this Eastern Big is. So it's like you can't even try and go early.
Quake was not in the basement of GT.
Yeah, like
Oh, hey.
so the scene wants you to go
God,
into
video
pod
game.
for the lamp and then go back into Eastern, uncompletable Eastern to get your fire
Mhm.
rod, and then like
Yeah, it was kind of gross.
did we? No, I lost Ed there for a second. I don't know what happened. All right, hold on. We gotta even things up here a little bit. Hold on.
You're
Pause
good.
Vix,
You're good.
Pause Vix. Green pendant. Small key.
Yay! And free Vix. Nice. Perfectly synced. Okay,
1 of
well,
4. So this is not gonna be ice.
I don't know why I did that.
This is
a
gonna
really
be
strange-
Bombos tablet. That's what this is gonna be.
yeah. Yeah, I forgot we had that outstanding too. Oh god.
At least I got the ice armor.
Quake on pet. No,
Kill.
Quake can't be on ped. TR's a pendant.
The one I struggled
Come
with,
on,
so
Ty.
That's
Worst
small
it can be is
victories.
Eastern Big.
Yes, Eastern
It's
Big
amazing.
is the only thing it can be. Alright, is it Bombos tablet? It is not.
Hey, more small keys.
All right, where's it going to be next? Going up, Hera basement?
Wow, the triple dip is real.
Wow.
You love to see it.
I guess.
Well, we know
This is
Quake
surprising.
can't be on PED, but nothing about Eastern Big not being on PED.
Yep. Vix taking his turn at the lovely gauntlet.
Man, super tame gauntlet.
Wait. What? Wait, did Ed never do Spiral Cave?
Oh my god, and he's doing it before the basement, so he'd have to climb again. Edward?
I thought Ed did do Spiral Cave. Vix did Spiral Cave.
Vix did. I know for a fact Vix
Yeah.
did. Now, look at that.
That's not
Oh,
it's
you
not
short
what you're
up,
looking
bastard.
for, Ed.
And he got another bomb stolen by
Yeah.
the picket. Fantastic. Well, climb again, my friend.
Well, is fluting away?
Yo, Mickey, how's it going?
No, okay, so now we're doing Hera basement, right?
I would hope so.
He's gonna clip into TR.
Naturally.
Damn, he knocks.
Wait, what is... Wait, is he actually gonna clip? He is... Wait a second, hold on, this is not...
Whoa, whoa.
Wait, this is just clipping it. This is just the GT clip, though. What is he going into GT for? Wow, wow.
All right, we need to DQ
swear
this.
I
Yeah,
haven't
hold
heard
on a
that.
second. This is
Open
not...
up the race room.
I don't know if this is legal.
It is not. Add 4 minutes to this man's time.
Oh no, that's not good.
No, it's not, Vix.
Sorry to hear things are stressful right now.
Well, we know this
Work
time
being
room
a
doesn't
bitch
have
per
anything,
usual.
so...
He hasn't forfeited in the race room.
Hmm.
So not only is he a dirty cheater, he's a dirty cheater with no honor.
Mm-hmm.
I would... I know you are the final arbiter, sir, but if this race comes down to within 2 minutes, I would say definitely give this one to Vix. This is preposterous.
Oh
Nice
god,
either.
that sounds awful. I'm sorry you have to deal with that
Well,
bullshit.
now we have Hera
Mickey.
basement.
GT was not the answer.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. You're right, Shin. You're right.
Yep.
You're right. You're right.
Yep.
Again, I'm only allowed. I only have what's in it to.
Wow.
Wait, Ed's
Yep.
still not doing Hera basement.
Well, that's what he gets for it, is dying to that whiz robe. This guy, I'd say I can't believe it, but I can totally believe it.
Yeah, I feel you. I remember when I worked nights at my old job, it was very much like that. Morning shift didn't do shit, got all the credit. Where us night shifters, we did basically everything in the plant. And I'm mucking this fight up too.
Well, quit mucking it up, Vix. At least you have honor.
All right, so I mean, if Vix just goes to the right place first here, this is like.
So I feel you wholeheartedly on that one.
Wait, what is Ed doing?
If he's clipping again,
This is not faster than just mirroring if you're going to Hera basement. Oh, he fucked it up.
good.
Oh, Ed, no, dude, you're gonna soft lock yourself. You are nowhere close to GT right now.
this guy.
He's going in the wrong direction anyway.
What just absolute nonsense from this man. This is what happens when you let hooves play a game.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Oh, well, Vix is going straight for Skullwood's big chest, so this could be it right here. I wonder if Ed's trying to clip into TR.
I'm not overly sure.
If that's the case, that's not the way to do it.
What the hell
It's
he's
very
doing.
easy to just clip onto the, the, whatchamacallit, the Mimic Cave thing. Oh, he ended up somewhere.
From this side.
Oh, he just saved and quit.
Ended up soft locked. Who would have thought?
Vix, you having a little trouble here? What is... Oh, it looks like Ed's going to Skullwoods now, too.
Mm-hmm.
There it was! Oh, man!
See, if you don't waste your time cheating...
Yeah, cheaters never prosper.
You could have had the damn medallion, Ed.
Wait,
Jesus.
oh, Vic's gonna do a ped check here. Okay.
If Eastern Big is on ped, we can go mode the rest of the game.
This is true.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
So that's why we're checking it right now.
I don't blame him.
Will Ed do the same? Ed's gonna try and hover here and fail.
Cape up. Or, hover on the right side where there isn't a fire bar.
Alright, let's see. And the answer is nothing. No. Alright, so no go mode available.
Nope. I'd say you've already done GT, so I'd say TR first, just because that doesn't really benefit from go mode. And you gotta almost full clear it anyway.
Yeah,
and it has
agree.
more items. Yeah. Looks like Vix does too. It's just.
Let's see what Ed does.
Yeah.
He's still going somewhere. So did
So
Ed
can't go
not
mode the
check
rest of
bumper
the game,
ledge?
Unfortunately.
Is he gonna do an even newer cheaty glitch?
Is he gonna DMA?
Further DQ himself?
Yep, he's totally doing a DMA here.
Shin raises a good point in chat.
Yeah, Hair
We can
Basement
still
is still
have
in
Hair
play.
Basement Eastern Big.
Oh, baby. Nice soft lock, buddy. Now you have to go get Quake again.
I
Can't
just
save and
kept
quit out of this.
I just kept running.
That Quake is in a really awkward location.
Of all the times, Ed, I like how he's like, I'm too lazy to put my mic on.
Wow, Ed's over here cheating in
But I just wasted a whole bunch of time in GT.
in chat. He's watching the race.
Wow.
He's done. He just gave up, huh?
Wow.
Whole bunch of time in GT.
Wow. I seem to remember, Gil, and I wonder if you remember this too. Back when this became a thing, MistaEd said, I will finish every seed, I
plenty
will
of
not
small keys
forfeit.
I think I remember that too.
Comes to mind. And while technically this isn't a forfeit, this is a this is not finishing a seed.
So I don't need any more of them.
The council will hear of this. Yes, Shin. Oh, this is a forfeit.
Appeal.
I mean, you are the master of last locating, Ed.
It's true.
Oh wait, yeah. Enemizer.
It's gonna be even better when Hera Basement has that big key.
Yep. I mean, Vic still has to find this shit, so...
Ed, can you at least do that for us, even though I know you want to end on this screen? For those who get motion sick easily.
What time's your manager coming tomorrow, man?
Oh, Hera's Compass? I wasn't counting items.
Okay. I
Well,
wasn't
that's
either.
slightly disappointing.
It is. Now I'm sad. You can go back to cheaty glitches.
If you want to, just clip into TR. It's easy.
Listen to Captain Cheaty Glitch over here. Entered the Mentor tournament. Now he's a
That's
master.
nice
I love
roller.
it.
That is also a nice roller.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't counting items
God,
in
these
Hera
roller
either.
locations suck
Imagine
ass.
counting items in Hera. Imagine not just rushing the Hera basement.
I mean, you're using Homewreckers MSU. Why would you not? more clips. Fake flute in the Hera basement.
This is like not the fastest way to do this, but like if you were doing this, you do the clip up to Hera first, and then take the portal, and then.
Where's my big key game?
Mm-hmm. I think my personal favorite about all of this is Ed goes, yes, let's have a rematch. You know, I want you to have an opponent for a full match.
I mean, listen, he gave him 2 hours this time instead of 1 hour.
That's true. I also just love busting Ed's chops. He's a good guy.
Course.
Good friend. Vix, please be careful.
Just, yeah, set up hook speed and then clip off there. You gotta set up spin speed. So arm spin speed, and then you can just clip into the corner. Or that, yeah, okay.
What are you trying to make it look like you're ahead of Vix here?
Wow, suddenly Ed comes out from nowhere. Got a real horse race going on.
Wow. The puns on this guy.
That ain't it.
I'll give you a hint, Ed. The Eastern Big Key wasn't in the front of TR, so you can skip all that stuff.
I don't think he needs our permission to skip it.
That ain't it.
We still got Ice Palace, Big Chest.
Yeah, we also have all of Meyer, too, so...
Yeah. No mana makes it hard.
Will it be on Laser Bridge?
Of course, it's always Laser Bridge. Especially a pendant Laser Bridge.
That's
Well,
funny,
it was a
game.
pendant we had to do.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't make it any less exciting that it's here.
$20.
Look at
Oh,
that,
that's
the big
right.
20.
Alright, I keep forgetting. I was like, where are all these 20s coming from? But I forget that hearts and pieces of heart become... No, could be on Trinex.
Alright, I was wrong. I apologize, fans. Sorry, race fans.
Oh, thank God there was not a spike there.
Ed.
Turbo activated! Oh my god, look at this!
He's going all in.
Wow. Unbelievable.
All in on the cheaties. Oh, Shin, you have no idea how wrong on the internet I am willing to be.
I've never seen a hover so good before. How does he do it? Take that, Andy.
What a machine. I don't know. The best thing our team in League had going this year, other than Skelly, was Hex hovering to Trinex after we had already lost.
I saw that, yes.
He's just like, well, I got nothing to lose. Just goes
All right.
for the full-on Trinex.
TR was not the answer, so now I don't know how to clip into Meyer, Ed, so you're out of luck.
I think you can do it with Underworld glitching.
Well, so you can go
But-
from Hera to Swamp, and you can go from Meyer to Hera, I think.
Yeah.
That shit.
But I don't know if you can do into Meyer.
I'm very willing to be wrong, IRL tank.
Yeah, Meyer, Hera, Swamp.
So, yeah, I mean, Vix is obviously going to be doing... Oh, Meyer was our last pendant. Look at that. But Vix didn't know TR was a pendant.
Turtle Rock was not the answer.
Yep, get your butt over to Meyer, my friend.
It's not like you have a choice. Like,
Yeah. It's true.
well, Ice Palace Big Chest, but
Yeah. Would you really want to do that before?
all right, where's Ed? I mean, where is Ed going? Okay, yes, you can clip into Meyer this way, but that gets you to the Meyer area. That doesn't really.
Yeah.
So that early aggro really didn't help us at all with the save and the quits.
Ed, just turn on turbo again. Instant clip into the wall.
I think you're too high.
That's not legal here.
Yeah, that's right. You're clipping way too far into the wall.
Ed, you're not supposed to have beer anymore.
You're clipping way too far in. Like, you don't need to clip that far in. So for this is an upward teleport. So you only need to be like a little bit.
God damn it! All right, this is just full clear the video game. The seed.
It's hard for me to see the pixels on this screen, but
Yes, Vix, it is. Full clear the video game, the seed.
so you want to line the bottom of your shadow with the top light pixel of the rock, the first rock. And then you want to go left until there's like a 1 pixel gap between the bottom of your shadow and the slope. Hold on, I will
Yes, Ed, it's an upward teleport.
Optimally, but
So where's that Eastern pig gonna show up? Right here? Ah, just a small key. Lame.
It's got to be in here somewhere.
It could be in ice.
Yeah. Yep. And Vix hasn't turned into green pendant either.
Oh, they need a race savior.
For what mode?
I don't know. I didn't even notice. Mostly because I'm watching this
Open?
on...
Oh, it's already been filled. Oh, well.
Oh, darn. We'll start our own ladder.
Alright, Ed's giving up.
I forgot to hit the switch.
Again? Vix, don't forget to hit the switch.
Oh, Vix did turn in green pendant? Okay.
I think Ed did.
I know Ed definitely did, but Shin is saying that Vix did as well. And, I mean, Shin would never lie to us, so...
It's true. There's the last full heart container.
Can we get a 216 out of 216 seed here?
I mean, no, because they both turned down the compass in desert on the torch.
Oh, yeah. Shame.
Alright. If it's not here, then I fucked up.
EP Big Key cannot be in the Ice Palace. Why?
And mismarked something.
I also like how
There
Vix
it
said
is.
that yesterday,
Oh,
too.
there it is.
There it is, yep. GG's.
We did it! We found all the big keys.
It is an appalling lack of fluff and shin. I agree. Makes me sad.
Right, but GT was only a four crystal entrance, unless does the logic not care about that? Or sorry, 6 crystal entrance.
Excuse me. Alright. I mean, at least Vix's are GT, so... Ed, what are you doing skating around with the Buckman?
You know, important glitches.
Did you have to learn these for the mentor tournament?
No, I haven't come across these ones yet.
I'd say that's hard required.
Yeah, it might be. Look at this. Look at this. Wow.
Ed the hockey fan.
I keep thinking
sense.
Vix is dying every time the music plays the death thing.
Oh. The link to the party is definitely an interesting MSU.
This is good content.
I mean, you can't fault him for that.
This was not the best bitch. Wow, look at that! Threading the needle.
Just... I don't know if I'm more impressed or just straight up shocked.
Alright, what is it up to now? Checking for some take any caves?
It's
Oh, getting a hint.
He's showing people
There's a
where to
thief
find
in
the
the
hamburger
desert.
upper hand.
He can open creepy chests that follow you.
No!
Oh my god.
VixRyder.
Oh my god.
Just... I'm out of words, Gil.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
Who left the stable doors open?
Well, figure I'd join in and say hello.
Hi.
Well, you've only been talking for the last 15 minutes anyway. So, what'd you think of the seed?
Oh, it just, well, you know, just imagine skipping anything, and then I'm just like, all right, well, I took way too many deaths.
Mm-hmm.
You both did, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, you both took bad deaths in multiple spots. Like, Vix died a million times in Ice Palace.
Mm-hmm.
He also died to Helma. Like...
Well, see, all right, so like me dying was like one thing, and then just like the last locating was just absolutely brutal. And then when I go see, here's the problem I had. I go to GT, and I need Quake and I need Eastern Big.
Yep.
When I see the Ice Palace Big, I'm like, crap. That's supposed to be the 7th. That's supposed to be the 6th crystal. So I know both can't be in there. So it's like, all right, all I gotta do is find one or the other, and one or the other should be in here, and then I get the bail. No, nothing was in there.
Nothing was in there.
And to be honest, I must have miscounted the items. I must have gotten the compass in Skull, because that was the one I was like, kind of like, maybe I got it, maybe I didn't.
As bad as it did.
But that was the one where I'm like, crap, that's probably the one. I'm pretty certain Ice is fully cleared. I know Hair is fully cleared. So yeah, and then it was just at that point, it's like, well, I kind of expect him to be done literally any moment now. So
No, you were like...
You were very close.
You were about 10 seconds behind him getting that Quake.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
Well. Oh well.
Yep, it was definitely a tale of, like you said, you both took some gambles, tried to keep those gambles, and, you know...
Although,
again,
to
the
be
seed
fair,
just
you would have
like-
been a little bit farther behind him getting that Quake if he didn't cheat up GT up the mountain the first time, but, you know, that's
true.
That's the point.
Yeah.
I will also say you had the bow much earlier.
Oh, yeah, way
Did you
earlier.
think... We want to know, did you think you had a small key when you went in there and got that bow in Castle Tower?
No, I knew I didn't.
Okay.
But here's the problem that I had. Imagine going to the pyramid and then forgetting to check the goal.
Mhm.
Imagine.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, well, screw it. I'm gonna do the front of escape. I'm gonna do this, that, whatever. If I happen to find a random small key, you know, if any one of those checks was a small key, then I would have just done it and YOLO the fact that it was all dungeons. But when I saw that bow, I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I can go now finish pod, and I'll just combo that with actually checking the goal. So I was just like, yeah, that works for me. All right, well, all right.
That's fair.
So Tank is informing us that there was actually a double forfeit on the mystery ladder today.
Oh, put it on the pile. What else? And when you say there was nothing in GT, come on, Ed. There was like 1,000 rupees worth of small keys in there.
Yeah, that was a lot of small keys.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that was wild. That was absolutely wild. But yeah, this really wasn't like entirely hard. It just was.
No, I mean that's been the story
Annoying.
with 99% of these so far. Is
Yeah.
that they're really not that bad. It's just
Right.
Yep. Can
It's just
you slog through it?
Yeah, well, what I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to Tennis Dude, and I forgot the other one already, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that they got bored and there it is. That's what I needed right there. Can I catch bees? Yes, I can.
No. Oh, bees? Yeah, bees. I think you can.
Yeah, I realized I couldn't catch the fairies, and then but I still
did you
tried
though? Because it seemed
5,000
like you kept
times.
trying. Yeah.
All right, I have, I think, one chance of doing this properly. I don't know if I can. I have not been able to do this in a very long time.
What are we trying to do here?
Glitch into Ice Palace.
Ah.
Alright, I need these to die.
I also like how you're like 10 seconds ahead of us, so I'm like, okay, where's it going?
Damn it. Oh, come back. Come back here, bee. Well, that bee is gone.
Oh well, the bee's about to disappear.
Why? Yeah, I
Spoilers.
cannot. Yeah, okay. Why is it that now I can? Alright, seriously, dude?
I believe Ed can fly.
Is it that you can't do... No, you can do this. Yeah, I don't get it.
Are you trying to... You're trying to net dash, right? Into the water?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it just was like, it was like bringing me to a complete halt. Imagine
Yeah.
actually knowing glitches.
Imagine.
Couldn't be me.
Ow.
Ed, please.
That Beamos has not been kind to me. Just saying. Well, this was absolutely something else. Listen, the way that I see it is I deserve to lose anyways from yesterday's seed, so you know, if nothing else, this is just high class entertainment here for you guys.
Was
Well,
that the
we're-
first use of bombos? It might have been. I don't know.
Do I? Yeah, I do this. I do this.
Alright, I'm gonna finish the game before I look back at the race time room.
You'll be in for a surprise, Vix. I do think if you don't just bail, you probably do win though.
God, if I lose
Yeah.
because of that mirror, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, I just was like, all right, well, I got to give him the benefit of the doubt. I've literally just
What
had
rando
enough.
will Vix make Ed play, I wonder? Boy, I hope it's Donkey Kong 64.
Oh,
Oh,
I
baby.
already know what it is. As a matter of fact, since I lost, I could tell you what my game would have been for him to play. That he does not need to. And I tried to Ty, I tried to help you out just a
All
little
I
bit.
had to do was
just
play a
little
clean
bit.
game, and I think I
Uh-oh.
I was gonna have him do Dragon Warrior randomizer.
Oh yeah. I think it's super approachable to get into, especially anyone who handles like cross keys. I think
I never
very
actually read this. I never read this dialogue. Actually, wait, hold on, crap. Wait, hold on.
holding.
All right. So my mic is muted. So
Mhm.
I do have a request. Once Vix finishes, I do have a request.
Mhm.
Switch it to my audio,
Okay.
and we're gonna end on this right here. You'll see.
Okay.
So I should have a cleaner cannon fight than I
I'll
did
take your
last
word
Are you
for it.
are you triggering the cards?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
Alright,
like,
let me
Stop.
there's only one thing Ed
teleporting.
might be doing
let me
here.
double check here. Oh crap! Wait. They don't get triggered because of Haga.
Oh, that's right. You beat Aga.
Well, we can fix that.
Quick,
Just-
start your
just-
seat over.
Yeah, just delete
Yep,
your seat.
exactly. We can fix that. No, I don't want to do that. Imagine actually trying to get something right here. All right. Bye, Sing Home Sing.
Dun, dun. I thought of Sing 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 when you named your file. That jazz music was stuck in my head for a while.
We got a couple more spins here before
I wasn't high
Yeah.
this
enough.
finishes.
Oh, by the way, I apologize. This is mature audiences only file name.
Uh-huh.
Vix has been cursing quite a bit, so I think you're fine.
I think we're almost... Yep. All right, there we
Yep.
go.
All right, there goes the
Uh,
pig. Vix is probably like, "How is Ed not done?"
How
Oh, he hasn't
indeed.
finished yet.
Oh, wait until he sees.
Oh,
Alright,
he
there
hasn't
we go.
finished yet, he
Perfect,
says.
Perfect.
Wow.
We're done. Perfect.
All right.
There, we're done.
All right, we're switching over to Ed's audio now. Oh, GG's in
Yep.
chat for Vix, by the way.
Get your GGs.
No GG's for Ed.
No, he's a dirty
All right, here we
cheater.
go. All right, so I need him to stay. Yeah, just stay right there. Perfect. He'll never get to me.
In the town
There we go.
where I was born, lived a man who sailed the sea.
The story of my life.
And I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. He's an asshole. Such an asshole. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. He's an asshole. Such an asshole.
Horse Slayer, indeed.
That's right.
I hope we can get him in here.
So, yeah, I mean, Vix is technically the second person to beat Ed.
Yeah, 2.5, I guess we were gonna call it.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how you count the Shinmaru match, which, you know. As
Some
the-
I
people
don't know,
just
maybe-
don't.
maybe-
The official
there
final
should be a-
arbiter of all of Ed's races, according to Ty's Discord.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe there should be a rematch against Shin.
I do think that needs to happen at some point, yeah.
I'm an asshole. He's an asshole. Such an asshole. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. He's an asshole.
get in here, Vix.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe I'll put it in the race room.
Such an asshole. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole.
Horse Slayer.
Mhm.
I'm an asshole.
Hey, VixRyder, GG's.
GG's.
I'm an asshole.
Fucking
Yeah, been-
might be too nice of a.
I saw that in the
That was a
race
fun
room.
scene. That was fun. That was great. I had a blast.
I'm an asshole.
It wasn't like the scene itself wasn't bad. Just the last locations were just awful.
Yep, you both
Yeah.
last location basically everything. It was great.
Yeah, imagine like taking like senseless deaths and being like, okay, well I'm gonna skip this and this and this, and turns out you can't skip this and this and this, and then yeah. Vix, here's my question for you: when you went into GT and you got the Ice Palace Big Key, did you realize at that time that logically only the Eastern Palace Big Key or Quake could have been in there, not both?
I
'Cause
didn't
that
know.
Yeah. So that was my big thing. It's like, okay, I don't feel so bad, and I expected to find one thing in there, and then I could have bailed out. At that point, I basically was like 100% convinced that Eastern Palace was the last crystal. So it's like, all right, basically, I'm just gonna find Quake in here. And when I didn't, I'm like, okay, great. When it wasn't there, I had like, I don't know, 3 overworld checks left. Then I glitched into GT to do tile room because I didn't really feel like doing that originally. Then I got ether and I was very pissed off. And then I said to myself, all right, well, I could have sworn I gotten all the items out of Skull Woods, but that was the one I was not 100% certain on. So there I got Quake. I guess we got Quake within like 10 seconds of each other. And then at that point, I said, I'm done. I literally was like, yeah, I've had enough.
Well, you were okay, but then you got the Quake, and then you decided to try glitching back up the mountain again, and you fucked it up, and you lost Quake because you had to reset.
I was trying to get the 20 rupees.
Oh.
I was trying to get the 20 rupees, and I gaffed that up. And then I said, you know what? This is good enough for me. I mean, I'll put it this way. I DQ'd myself the moment I said I'm going to glitch into GT.
Mm-hmm. We were already planning on just adding some time to you because we thought you were back for tile room, but then you kept going, and we're like, all right, he's done.
Yeah, no, I had just checked out. And then on top of that, Vix, to make it really interesting, when you're in TR, I decided to glitch into TR, so when you're ahead of me, I decided to get ahead of you. Because I was watching, basically at that point, I'm like, I'm done. I'm going to hop onto Gil's restream, and then I'm going to hop into the voice chat, and then we're going to have ourselves a merry, good laugh.
Watch me mirror in Vitreous.
Yep.
Oh, is that what happened? I didn't.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that you're on the fight, and
I don't know why. My brain skipped a beat. I'm like, okay, I'm on the last one. I got to get the mirror ready. That way I can mirror and flute, forgetting completely that I only shot 1 arrow at him.
Yeah, it was. We had your mic hot at that moment, and it was the heart sinking.
I almost thought you were gonna forfeit at that point.
Oh, no, I've learned my lesson a long time ago. Never forfeit until your opponent is finished.
I was gonna say.
I'm kind of pissed about that. So I stored the water walk, and I thought I kept it.
Oh yeah.
The entire time I could have had that Skullwood small key at like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Like 20 minutes.
Ed could have had it at like 20 minutes too, but he saw the key on the ledge and was just like, "Fuck that! I don't want it."
I saw the key on the ledge. I'm like, well, you know what? I'll worry about it later. I had my aspirations of doing Ice Palace, which was a natural disaster.
Same. How many deaths?
You both had a lot of deaths in Ice Palace.
Yeah, for me, it was basically 1 death, but the other part of the problem was, I didn't have anything in my bottles, and I had to try to be smart about magic and health.
Yeah, and he did not.
And then when I finally got the Colts there, for whatever reason, sword beams and fire rod shots were not happening as I wanted them to, and then I ran out of magic, and I said, well, I'm done.
Yep, I died. I think I took 3 deaths, and I'm like, I'm finishing this. No matter, I know my answer's not here, but I am finishing it because I'm not coming back. And
Yeah,
then,
this was bad.
Which bow did you find?
Castle Tower.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that...
Go ahead, Vix.
Go ahead, Ty.
I was going to ask, because, Vix, you had the mirror like a year and a half before Ed, because to quote Gil, whatever god-awful reason, Ed is not doing damn. Vix, you went back, I think, when you
did the
checking
big
the
bomb.
goal.
You did the big bomb.
Did you think about trying Dark Aga at that point?
I did, because I knew my answer had to be in pod somewhere. And I'm like, well, I have to do Aga. And you know what? I might as well do it now because it gives me the save and quit. So if my last dungeon is in the Dark World, I can just save and quit right to Ganon.
Yep. No, I think you were there 20 minutes before that when you actually did it. And you walked right by and were like, Vix, just do Dark Aga, get your bow.
Right, yeah, because Ed had the bow for a while there, and we were like, oh, this is great. Vix is going to mirror Aga Tower. And
was that before or after I had the Fire Rod?
I think you had Fire Rod and Bombos.
It had to be after because you had done Moth.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's the...
I mean, eventually you got there, which was important, but...
Yeah, I think I was just putting it off just because...
Well, you were unsure if, Flute or Lamp was in pod. You knew one or the other was in there, you just didn't know which one it was, so...
Yeah.
I'll say one more potentially salt in wound thing, Vix. You know where the 4th sword was?
Oh, no, where?
the Takeney was Dark Fortune Teller just north of Village of Outcasts.
Is that where that is?
Yep.
you
Okay.
could have had that at like 10 minutes.
I have no idea. I don't play retro, so I don't know where any of those
And nobody
games are.
should
No,
play
you-
retro.
No, and you're fine. We're just like, oh man, when's Vix gonna get that tempered? Because Ed was later to the swords than you, but did eventually find all 4.
And then my heart sank when I found that tempered and pet. I'm like, oh god, Ed got this before he went to ice.
Yeah,
And just
he did.
flew right through Ice Palace.
Well,
Skated through. But Ed, was it a lot a personal vendetta against the dam that you spent an hour doing other things before getting that mirror?
I didn't feel like doing it.
What
right.
did I tell you, Gil?
checks out. Yeah.
To be fair, like I didn't feel like doing it either because I found that glove and I'm like, okay. And then there's Hookshot. I'm like, I'm going to the mountain.
Yep.
And then everything was up there, and I'm like, okay. And then like an hour later is when you get Lamp, and now everything's back into logic.
Yep. It was a dirty seed to even try to follow the logic for sure.
That book was funny too.
I was very excited about that book.
Oh, Ed, Shin has words for you about you almost bailing on that book.
I have concerns myself too. I didn't want to get it. I did not want to get it.
We know. We saw the
There we go.
pirouette.
Well, I gotta ask, where's Krista in all this? Because oh my god, oh my god, Quake, oh my god, it's the greatest thing in the world in retro. No. Just by the fact that it's retro and that Quake was like needed, was enough reason for me to say, yeah, I'm done.
Mm.
So yeah.
Yeah, I was not excited when I saw the small key pop up as soon as and no arrow.
Yep, it's like, well, cool.
Fun stuff.
So-
Well,
Vix, point of order. What rando are you going to make Ed play?
So Ed's gonna be doing an SMB3 rando seed.
Oh, nice. Those are fun.
I need more of you guys to join me in this stuff.
Like I said, I need to learn all of the tiles, but I'll give it a whirl.
And I will play with Ed
why
if he
bother
wants
learning the tiles? Just go.
You got some P speed strats, man. I can add another P to my PP emote.
Wow. Wow. Listen. Again, Gil's restream does not say for mature audiences only.
It's right. It's all
As the song for "I'm an Asshole" has been playing on for the last 15 minutes.
We should have had an F-bomb counter on Vix's hot mic.
There were a lot.
Oh, I believe it. But I mean, yeah, like I'm sure you guys saw the seed. In 2020 hindsight was really not bad, but this was definitely a perfect seed of if you skip literally anything, you're gonna get punished.
Yeah, this was full
and-
clear the video game.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
you have a nice 195 there. So
yeah, and then it just was. I don't know. I kind of fully expected to find Quake into GT, and then I would have bailed out.
I really thought there was going to be something in GT2.
Same. That was my
yeah.
plan too. Was find Quake, immediately go to TR, and just do that, and then climb GT.
Well, even like I said, even in my case, because not to say that I was like quote unquote paying attention, but when I got that Ice Palace big key, I still fully expected to find Quake into there. And then I knew at that point I could literally go mode TR and Meyer. The Eastern Palace big key will not be there.
Yeah.
And I had 3 overrule checks left that it had to have been there. But it just didn't pan out. GT was logically outside of the Ice Palace big key. GT was absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Except 5,000 small keys.
And nobody knows Ice Palace logic anyway.
Exactly.
I think it's a myth.
Yeah.
It is. It's perpetuated by Big Rando. Don't listen to the propaganda.
That's right. But Vix, thank you very much. Thank you again for putting this on. Again, I apologize for yesterday.
No
But
problem.
by the sounds of it, I'll be honest. tile room having boots, I never would have gone there.
Yeah, no, you
like
were
I said, I got
in big trouble yesterday.
I got that. I got that scenario. I'm like, I'm not gonna, really, am I really gonna go back there? For one thing, I don't want to go back there until I get boots, because there's a glove. And then when I saw that there's a hook shot, I said, I'm definitely not going there. So,
Yep.
yeah, I would have, I would have been in a world of trouble there. But thank you again, much appreciated. Next week we have Sawyer, who is going to try to keep up the streak of horse domination for 2023.
Yeah, Ed hasn't won a single match this year.
What's that?
Ed hasn't won a single match this year.
I know, right? I stink.
When was the last horse year? The last horse year was...
I don't know.
The next horse year is 2026.
Year of the rabbit this year, so Adirondack Rick's and gonna have a good year.
But no, again to everybody, thank you so much for putting this on. And this was an embarrassment of riches, probably on both of our ends. I think I tapped out. I'm just like, you know what? I'll be honest, Vix. I'm just like, you have to be a mile ahead of me at this point. I'm just like, I felt bad about yesterday. I'm already irritated about that. I last located everything. I'm like, you win. If you just finish this, you win. Congratulations.
See, I felt the same way as soon as I mirrored in Mire. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna lose because of that now.
I just was like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I'll put it this way, Sawyer, do not take me for granted. I will be in full try-hard mode to absolutely dominate you.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? I believe I'm not gonna say it yet, but I actually have a pretty interesting side bet with him.
Ooh.
That I'm gonna kind of keep in the secrets until it
make
gets
people
a little bit
tune
closer.
in tune in next week to find out.
Yeah, tune in next week, Wednesday, hopefully. As long as my mother doesn't decide to be an absolute imbecile.
Just turn your phone off.
Wow.
Turn your phone off for 2 hours.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. We have to do something like that. So, but again, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Gil, Ty, looking forward to watching this back. And Vix, GG's, you slayed the horse. You've turned me into glue. And as my stream says here, retro sucks. So does Quake.
I
there you have it.
100% agree. GG's again to you, Ed. And thanks again, Gil and Ty, for putting this all on and all that. So
Yeah.
really do appreciate it.
We'll have things up on YouTube probably tomorrow, and then you can watch them back or do whatever. I'll probably upload yesterday's too, just for fun bonus content.
Oh, good. I can watch myself say fuck 20 times.
That's the way to go.
Thanks for hopping in the booth with me, Ty. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Sorry I wasn't there the whole time, but glad I could join.
And
Slacker.
thank you everyone for watching.